When you're expanding your business into new territories, it's important to be aware of the local laws and customs. And when it comes to debt collections in Spain, there are a few things you need to know. The amicable procedure is the most common way to collect a debt in Spain. This is a process where both parties come to an agreement about the repayment of the debt. If this fails, the next step is legal debt collection. What is the amicable procedure in Spain? When it comes time to collect a business debt in Spain, you have a few different options. You could take the debtor to court, but that can be costly and time-consuming. You could try to negotiate a payment arrangement, but that can be difficult if the other company is struggling financially. Or you could try the amicable procedure. This is a process whereby you work with a lawyer to notify the debtor of the debt by phone and in writing. If they fail to pay, you go through an extrajudicial phase without court intervention. This is your first amicable attempt to claim the debt and draft payment agreements. If the debtor does not comply with the amicable procedure, the creditor must initiate a judicial procedure. Ultimately, the amicable procedure is the most efficient and inexpensive method of gathering debts in Spain, and it helps preserve relationships doing so. Furthermore, the amicable procedure is relatively fast, meaning the debt can be collected quickly. Steps for legal debt collection in Spain. Legal debt collection processes in Spain are a sensible and cost-effective approach, and can actually be completed quite easily. To start, the creditor and debtor should enter into negotiations and agree on terms to pay the debt. If that is not possible, then creditors can take the matter to court and seek a judgment. This process can be lengthy, which is why it is usually best to come to some kind of agreement prior to entering into court proceedings. Once a judgment is made, the creditor may have the ability to have the debt enforced by filing for an enforcement order, which will then be processed by the court. This process can involve having the debtor's assets confiscated and sold in order to repay the debt. The court can also take action against the debtor's wages, bank accounts, and/or other assets. If the debtor still has not settled the debt after the enforcement order has been granted, the creditor may pursue further legal action against the debtor. This can include a request for bankruptcy or insolvency proceedings, which is the ultimate legal remedy against non-payment. Finally, the creditor may engage a debt collection agency to pursue the debtor for the debt, however this may come with a cost associated and does not always guarantee successful results. In order to initiate debt collection proceedings in Spain, you must first fill out Form A. Then you'll need to appoint a legal representative, or procurador, who will act on your behalf. The procurador will typically submit a summons on your behalf. The process of debt collection will then begin, with the debtor given a certain amount of time in which to respond. Depending on the response, the legal representative will then decide whether to proceed with a judicial demanda or a judicial injunction. A judicial demand is a formal document sent to the debtor that must be responded to within a certain period of time. In this case, if the debtor ignores the judicial demand or is unable to respond adequately, then the case can be referred to the court. A judicial injunction is a court order that orders the debtor to pay the debt immediately. If the debtor fails to respond to either a judicial demand or a judicial injunction, then the legal representative may decide to take further action. This could include freezing the debtor's assets, starting a garnishment process, or attempting to collect on collateral. Depending on the outstanding debt, the legal representative may also try to seize the debtor's property. Of course, it's important to note that these measures should always be a last resort. Benefits of using a local debt collection agency. There are plenty of great reasons to use a local debt collection agency when trying to collect in Spain. For starters, the Spanish order for payment process is an effective way to get your money back. And since Spanish legislation requires you to inform the debtor of the debt, you can be sure that they'll know about it, which may lead to them paying up quicker. Plus, the FTC enforces the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, meaning that any debt collectors working with a local agency in Spain must adhere to certain rules and regulations. This can help keep your business dealings with Spanish debtors civil and stress-free. Local agencies can provide you with access to the necessary resources and tools, such as document retrieval and legal support, to help you collect the debt in a timely manner. Furthermore, local debt collection agencies are often more familiar with the language, culture, and laws in Spain, making them better equipped to collect the debt. For example, you can avoid the hefty legal costs associated with taking a debt to court if you choose to work with a local agency. Plus, the debt collection agency can provide you with reports on your debtors, so you can stay up to date on the status of each account. Intercol, professional, experienced, and international debt collection experts. You need someone you can trust to take on the heavy lifting for you in Spain. Intercol has a long history of debt collection in Spain, and even more importantly, they know the rules and regulations that apply there like the back of their hand. With more than 25 years of experience as international debt collection experts, they have the knowledge, skills, and resources to provide exceptional results on behalf of their clients. Intercol is also knowledgeable about other forms of debt collection processes in Spain, such as amicable procedures. The team at Intercol also speaks a plethora of languages, making it easier to communicate with debtors and their representatives. This kind of multilingual fluency is essential to successful debt collection in Spain, as the country is full of diverse cultures and languages. With their knowledge, expertise, and experience, you can be sure that your debt collection in Spain will be handled with the utmost of care. What is the process of collecting a business debt in Spain with Intercol? The process with Intercol is simple and clear. First, you need to register your claim with us. Once we have all the necessary documents and information, we will get to work in collecting the debt. We will contact the debtor and try to reach an amicable solution that works for both sides. If that doesn't work, we can move forward with legal debt collection procedures. The whole process takes about 90 days, after which you should expect your money. During the process, we will inform you of the progress, and we'll keep you updated on a regular basis. We have many years of experience in international debt collection, and have established a vast network of attorneys in many countries. This gives us the advantage of being able to pursue debtors wherever they might be. The process of debt collection in Spain is secure, reliable, and fast when using Intercol. We strive to ensure our clients are always satisfied with the results. Contact us today.